What it do, my MCOC crew? This is damn epic, and oh man, it is so good to be back. It's been a while. Work has been busy, life has been busy, but here we go, guys. We are going to be opening up like 10 7-stars, 2 of them being Titans. One of the Titans is going to be at the very end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We're going to be opening up the Destroyer crystals as well, but let's start with a 7-star. Who are we going to get? That Guardian dupe would have been sweet, but we are getting another 20 SIGs on my girl Silk. Now, this is probably next to Titania, my favorite science champion in the game. I actually might even like her a little bit more than Titania. I'm not saying she's better than Titania, but just for the fun factor, she is absolutely amazing. So, how have you guys been? Oh man, it is so good to be making a video. I have definitely missed you guys. So, let's keep the show going. Number 1 pull from here would be Juggernaut Awakening. After that, more SIGs on Killmonger, Korg, you know, champions that need it, but we are getting more SIGs on a champion that definitely doesn't need it because she is SIG. Wait for it. 180 now. A SIG 180 Spider-Gwen. I took her to R2 thinking, all right, I'm not going to pull her anymore, but I guess I got to actually play with the champion, right? And a lot. For Kabam to maybe say, you're playing with this champion a lot. Let's not give you her. All jokes aside, I don't know if that's how the algorithm works, but it would be funny if it did. Let's keep it going. Let's see who we can pull. I would love a Spot Awakening as well. Of course, Juggernaut, I already said. I would love SIGs on Sunspot. I would love a Warlock Awakening. That would be fire. Who else? I would actually like a Guardian Awakening. There are tons of champions, not tons, a handful of champions I still do not have awakened. So let's see what we can pull. Ooh, the Troll! That would have been my number 1 awakening in Juggernaut. But guys, you know what? I already got him once, so getting him once is half the battle. So just need one more go, and I'm sure that will come sooner than later. But my Domino, what have I been saying, guys? There are just a handful of champions that I keep pulling, and fortunately, one of them is a champion that is one of the best mutants in the game right now, and that is 7-star Domino. She is rank 3, so dual threat in Battlegrounds. She's a staple, I feel, in every endgame top player's deck. She's just insanely valuable, used in almost every meta, very versatile. So here we go. We have enough for a Titan Crystal. Oh man, there are so many things that I want from here, so many hits, a few misses. Number 1, Werewolf by Night Awakening. He is R3. Just kind of bothers me that he is not awakened. Doesn't really need it, but I would love that. I would also love a new Kushala. Spider-Ham Awakening would be great, but we are getting 20 more SIGs on Morbius. Now, I still think this guy is a great champion, and especially now that he's getting SIGs, I think that's greatly beneficial for him. When they're immune to bleed, there's a certain percentage chance that he's going to apply Rupture instead. I think that's absolutely fire. I wouldn't mind getting a lot more pulls of this guy, but just not from a Titan Crystal. But yeah, I feel definitely once he gets a little bit higher SIG, and if the metas benefit science champions, I'll definitely be putting him back in my deck. He is a certified nuke, but I just feel other science champions, Titania, Silk, Hulk, edge him out quite a bit. So he doesn't usually make the deck. So here we go. What are we getting from this one? And again, when it rains, it pours. I would have taken that Guardian Awakening right there, but this is another high SIG champion that we're pulling. She is R2. Elsa is a pretty decent champion, just not one of my favorites. Maybe I got to get better with her. I don't know. But who knows? Maybe she could be a potential R3 because I do ideally want to have an R3 in every single class before I start doubling up on, like, you know, two in the Mystic class, 2 in the Science class. That Juggernaut just keeps on teasing me, but that is also fire. This is a first-time Kindred Awakening, and I really feel like I need to beef up my defense a bit, so who knows, maybe I might have to double up on a class. We'll see, because my Sasquatch is R2, but he's SIG 120. So that would help with prestige as well as be kind of a dual threat. He's a better defender than attacker, but he can still really put in work on offense as well in Battlegrounds. So maybe that will be my next R3. You'll have to definitely subscribe if you aren't right now. What are you doing with your life? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. We are going to be wailing out. They're going to be having those spring cleanings. You can bet your bottom dollar that that is coming out within the next month, I would say. And you can bet your bottom dollar that your boy is going to be wailing out. So here we go. Guys. Oh, that jugs. Just no Elsa. Please no Elsa. All right. I don't know if this is that much better. But this is a great champion. I did actually finally ascend my Hercules. I enjoy Hercules. He's kind of like an AQ champion for me, incursions champion for me at this point. But I do enjoy playing with other champions more than him. The fun factor, obviously, he's kind of fallen off. But naturally, in terms of being a 6-star, he is one, if not the best 6-star champion in the game. So here we go. We picked up the Destroyer bundles and the crystals. So before I open any, popping in an Awakening Gem, because I've got so many. They're practically useless. I just want to get rid of them. If I could give an Awakening Gem to 50 of you guys, I could. I probably have about 50 of them in terms of generics and class gems, and then Awakening Gem crystals that I haven't opened. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and open up these crystals. And we're going to do about, I don't know, let's do a few, and let's see how the luck is, and then we'll see how hard we're going to go. So, here we go. Guys, let me know, how has the game been treating you? What have you been thinking about it? I think I really like that Kabam right now has a lot going on in terms of Winter of Woe, the side quests, the Karina's challenges. There's just so much to do. The Alliance War Showcase. I think they could have fine-tuned the Alliance War Showcase a little bit. But again, there's a lot to do, which is great. The Alliance War metas need work. They gotta work on the fun factor, not just the punishing factor. Maybe some buffs if you're doing things correctly versus like if you're doing things you're taking away from the tactic a little bit or disabling the tactic. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they gotta revisit some of the over the history of Alliance War, some of the best tactics in the game, and kind of get creative and go back to the drawing board on that, because I don't know, Alliance War is just not as fun as it used to be for me. And same with Battlegrounds. I like that they kind of allow certain champions to have to be buffed, because it makes like each meta creative, but I wouldn't do that every season. Allow some seasons or some weeks for you to be able to use your entire roster, right? So you don't feel that controlled. And then, certain seasons, control a little, switch it up a little bit. But that's just my feedback. This is my Kabam survey to a degree, and feedback from a whale who has spent a lot of time and resources on this game, let's just say. So here we go. We're letting these marinate a little bit, throwing them on the grill, admiring the crystal, playing it cool, seeing if we can get something good. Oh, and we get one new. So here we go. Werewolf by Night. Too bad he's not in the basics, because if that was a 7-star, I would have lost it. Okay, let's do... Oh! I did not expect that, guys. I thought that was going to be... I don't even know. Like, I've been busy just chatting with you guys that I don't even know what was going on. But that is absolutely fire. DEO 1,000,000%. That is amazing. Let me know, guys, if you've been able to play with the Destroyer yet. Let me know what you think of him. He's not really a defensive champion. He has the Unstoppable, I think, on the dash-in like Rhino. The medium attack. But he has a lot more damage and utility as well. That's pretty much what I've been getting from him. I haven't obviously gotten to use the champion a whole lot. I have seen screenshots that he is getting plowed down in Battlegrounds. So if you're planning on a dual threat all-star defender, revisit those plans, because he seems to be a pure attacker. He might even be just better for Alliance War if you're into that. So a great attacker for this meta. So I think that's what's going to be the main thing. But we will see. Again, it depends how they switch up the nodes and how things do. But that is a good-looking screenshot right there. Let's get into another 7-star. You guys already know what I want. Juggy Awakening, Warlock Awakening, Spot Awakening, Guardian Awakening would be fire, as I said. Cap Sam Awakening would be interesting. More SIGs on Killmonger, Korg, Sassy. Give it to me all. Oh, that is not what we want, guys. I just can't stop pulling Venom. This brings him to SIG 80. Oh, no. Is this SIG 60, I guess? So, all right. But, I mean, listen. I love Venom. Venom is an amazing champion. He is quite... I don't want to call him a nuke in Battlegrounds, but he's pretty fast. But since we got the 7-star Destroyer, let's go ahead and see if we can dupe the guy. I know the odds of that are infinitely low, but especially since we got the 7-star. But hey, we're gonna take a swing anyway and see what we do. But in the meantime, the game is throwing some other crystals and stuff for me to open, but we'll come back to those. Let's load these on up. Back out, back in. Right. Let it marinate just a little bit. It works 100% of the time, 69% of the time. So let's see. Can we dupe our 7-star brand spanking new Destroyer? The other thing about him, I was fully prepared to take him to R5 SIG 200 as a 6-star, because he definitely does have some utility as well as damage in his Awakening. So this is kind of one of those cases where, to be honest, I think the 6-star R5, especially Ascended, is going to be better than the 7-star R2 Unawakened. But again, the way the game is moving, I think by July 4th, decent amount of 6-stars there, by the way. I mean, they're just going to be throwing quite a few more R3s at you, and so this guy can always go up to R3, and then he'd be more powerful than a 6-star R5 Ascended champion. But yeah, let's see. We still got Spring Cleaning. What's the other one? Day of the Deadpool Day or whatever, Doubloons event. I don't know if that's going to tie into Spring Cleaning. Then we got July 4th, and then post July 4th sales, and who knows, or Fun in the Sun, they're calling it now. I don't know why it's fun in the sun. I mean, it's fun in a video game. There's most likely people are playing this indoors or inside somewhere, not on a beach, but you never know. But here we go. Let's go ahead for, this should probably be the last 12. Overall, I am very happy with this opening, guys. Don't forget, again, I told you guys this would be a bit of a longer video. Don't forget to watch until the end. We are going to be opening up another Titan Crystal that came out in today's deal. So let's see what we get there. I'm very excited about that. I'm really letting this marinate quite a bit, giving it my all. We have one new. Let's see what this is. Probably a troll. Oh, all right. Well, hey, we saw that coming, kind of. We saw that coming. I definitely didn't see the 7-star coming, and I will gladly take that. I'm still buzzing about that. But yeah, that is absolutely awesome. I'm already excited to see what next month's champs are going to be. Again, depending on how and what I'm seeing from the data on how Destroyer is performing in Battlegrounds, that will determine for me if I'm going to try to dupe the 7-star and crystals and whatnot. I still am opening quite a few Paragon crystals here and there, but guys, I'm already I'm already ready for Valiant Crystals, just to tell you the truth. I'm tired of seeing four stars. I'm already ready for those Supreme Mythic Valiant Crystals, man, with 7-star Nexuses in them and all of that fun stuff. Make things quite a bit more hype. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. All right. All right, so Kabam has these Paragon Nexus Astonishing crystals. So these are like the X-Men crystals. So we are opening up a few of these to see what we can get. And out of here, you know, gotta go Jugs, of course. And then they gave out a free one. So we're going to go ahead and crack that open. See what we get. Oh! 7-star Colossus. That is friggin' awesome. I don't know where and when I would ever use this guy. But I will gladly take a 7-star Colossus for quote-unquote free. All right. So, another 7-star. This is going to be, I believe, the last 7-star basic we're going to be opening in this video. And then we got the Titan Crystal coming up. Guys, what did I tell you with this account? I just keep pulling the same champions again and again and again. It's absolutely mad. Oh man, when Onslaught comes to the basic, can I please get the Elsa treatment, the Domino treatment, the Venom treatment, the freaking Spider-Gwen treatment? Just give me a SIG 180, SIG 200 Onslaught already, and let's call it a day. But yeah, let's, oh, you know what? We have this Winter of Woe here, so we're going to actually be able to open one more 7-star basic. And we're going to be choosing skill from those as well, because I have an Atuma who is, I pulled a few times, and I think he would make a decent R2 7-star. I really, again, want to focus on my defenders, so once I get Kindred duped a few more times, I will gladly take him to R2. I actually don't even have the 6-star R at 5. He's R4, SIG 200. So I will gladly take 7-star Kindred to R2. And as well as Atuma, even though I do have him a 6-star R5 SIG 200, just the R2 is just going to be quite a bit beefier. So we are going to buy some 7-star shards from, this is from the Alliance War Showcase. And let's go ahead and open up now. This should be the last 7-star basic, that is, of the opening, and then the Titan. So here we go. Can we get one of my coveted awakenings? Let's go. Oh, fire. That is a massive W. It's not my top 3 most wanted, but again, if you remember, I did mention earlier in the video, I would love to have a Guardian 7-star Awaken. I don't have him even ranked up as a 6-star. I think he's like rank 3, SIG 200 or something like that. He is a fire and phenomenal champion. Very, very happy with that. He's definitely going to be going to R2 at some point. But I still kind of want to take my boy Warlock to R2, but I got to awaken him. I got to awaken him first. So from here again, Werewolf by Night Awakening, Bullseye Awakening, Spider-Ham Awakening. Let's see what we are going to get. Onslaught Awakening would be fire, but we are getting a 7-star OG Iron Man Awakening, so that is actually good. That is actually good. If I do open more Titans, that's enough. I definitely don't want to be getting SIGs on him from Titans. Was this worth it for the deal? From a Wales perspective, yeah. From anyone else, probably no, not for what you had to do. But that's going to be it for this opening, guys. I told you it was going to be a humongous, ginormous opening. Make sure to leave a comment, guys. I reply to every single comment in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Damn it, big out. Peace.